Good morning, class. How is everyone today? Yeah? Right. Oh no, yeah, I'm fine too. Okay, so this is the IELTS writing task 2 discussion. We spoke about this before the class yesterday, and it's the essay writing portion of your test, the International English Language Testing System test. The topic, very generously brought by Javed today, thank you Javed, is in many parts of the world today, there is a profitable market. Okay, I'll speak up. In many parts of the world today, there is a profitable market for products which lighten or whiten people's skin. Outline the reasons for using such products and discuss what effects they have in terms of health and society. Once again, if any of you didn't catch that, it says in many parts of the world today, there is a profitable market for products which lighten or whiten people's skin. Outline your reasons for using such products and discuss the effects they have in terms of health and society. Right. So this is right up my alley, in the sense that it's about marketing commercial products for skincare, beauty products. Excuse me. And marketing is my specialization field of study at one point in time. Now, the essayist asks what effects these products may have on health, and beauty. It's ironic, it's an oxymoron that a product meant to aid your beauty to get, better, ameliorate your appearances, could have a negative impact on the health itself, the beauty itself, the thing that you're trying to beautify in the first place. So that would be a counter effect of the product if so. Now, if I talk about our country, Pakistan, it seems like there's some kind of a tangent taboo, and I'm sure that you girls will agree with me, that there's some kind of a taboo associated with our skin appearance. Like, you wouldn't be tanned like I am. This is just a natural tan. Yeah, but there's like a taboo associated with young girls who are looking to get good suitors and looking to get married, and their excessive use of beauty products just to get a fairer outer skin. This, in my opinion, is a frivolous taboo, because you see, this is my humble opinion, and if I was writing this essay myself, this is the point I would articulate, is that beauty is always, it's from the inside, along with a somewhat reasonable appearance on but then again, I'd be digressing from my original point anyways. It's that beauty is always the inner beauty, and it's the glow from the inner beauty that makes you appear beautiful from the outside, and that's what counts. And that's always been universally true, no matter what. And then because, the truth is sometimes bitter, that's the only reason why people abstain from it at times, I think. Especially in a shallow world that exists today. And I think this is a globalized phenomena that, exactly. This is a globalized phenomena that, the beauty standards are really shallow these days. Now, I don't want to get into controversial discussions like how these health magazines and beauty magazines make cases for appearing beautiful and more beautiful and in a certain shape and figure and way from the outside, just so you can look appealing to the opposite gender, or sometimes married suitors, because in our society, arranged marriages prevail, and when the family of your suitor comes over to kind of check you out or assess you as an individual, one of the first things that it prevails in our culture is that a very close member of the groom will look at the girl's outer appearance just to see if her skin is fair enough. To me, this creates a market which would otherwise be absolutely latent for companies or manufacturers that are pushing these frivolous beauty products, because they're capitalizing on some kind of a human subquotient deficiency in order to, win their daily earnings or bread. And this is my humble opinion once again. And the health aspect of this is that some of these products, because they're easily available over the counter, young people, and now they have these creams that are claiming that they can make men appear fairer on the outside as well, which, again, that's just segmentation of the existing product that you're pushing. So what happens is that the health gets affected because these are not, they claim, majority of them, that they're dermatologist approved, but what happens is that when young people like you guys, when you guys start using these beauty products, they irritate your skin, they create a reaction at times, and ultimately what happens is that you might get unexpected acne, or you might get an outbreak on your skin like a rash or a hive, and like in some cases like dents and bumps even, which you had not anticipated at all, and you just keep itching and itching and itching until you're so uncomfortable to the point where you need medical care. So I think that coming back to the original topic, let me just check it once again. Yeah. So the reason for using such a product would be A, you want to appear as fair as possible, because in a culture like ours, outer fairness is equivalent to being appealing and pretty and beautiful, so that your potential suitor's significant relative can get a good impression of you, and that paves the way for you to get married without any hitches or hindrances. Because it seems like arranged marriages, the be-all and end-all, even to this day, in the sense that I'm not somebody who's purporting some kind of like a taboo culture to immediately take over and prevail, because that's not my intention. But it's that in an independent world today, there's lots of, our female sisters and family relatives as well, even spouses these days, who are out in the market and they're working, which even before their marriage with us. And what happens is that has already given them an independent lifestyle. So some of the criteria for us to start selecting our potential marriageable suitors or marriageable candidates, partners, is that you should see how independent they are. You should see what the quality of their exposure is, and so I think that some other criteria should be given more priority than simply looks or outer appearance, is what I'm trying to say. And by changing our approach or perspective or attitude, that would really, I think, create a new wave of culture, which would benefit us all. That's my point. So that's the reason why some young, women and men at times fall into the trap of, using these products. So that explains the reasons And then I've already initially mentioned what effects it would have on the health and society. Is that first, it's creating this huge divide between people that, you know, have a different perceptions of beauty, which is causing a lot of rift between, I think, married couples these days. And then also the health aspect of it, that I don't know, you know, what the legitimacy of these products is, how they would react with my skin, because, you know, various people have different kinds of sensitivity in their skin. So I hope that in the discussion today, I'm making my points clear enough to give you guys ideas to actually attempt this essay as a homework assignment. And then some of you, which I already mentioned in yesterday's class, can always either WhatsApp me or work, or take a snap and just scan it in the phone scanner. Or, if you guys would like, you guys can just drop off the assignment tomorrow morning. It would be tomorrow, yes, for our Friday morning class, before the class. Or some of you who might be busy otherwise, like with a part-time job or an internship, etc., or might be supporting a family through marriage, what you can do is you can just simply bring the assignment to class after completing your work. So either way, this is going to be great. I welcome everyone, like I did at the orientation yesterday, to the Easy Coaching Academy, located in Township, Lahore. This is just for the benefit of the users that are globally watching this video. And I so appreciate the class's cooperation, because I mentioned that this was going to be recorded and you guys were comfortable with that. And as discussed, I'm not exposing any one of your silhouettes, human silhouettes. And I'll be your tutor for the duration of the course. My name is Zishan Ehsan Khalid, but I go around by Prof. Zach these days. As some of you I mentioned yesterday from a YouTube channel can check it out. And then also, for those of you that are not comfortable calling me Prof. Zach, you guys can just call me Zishan, or you can call me just Zach. Or you insert Zishan, it's fine, it's the culture prevalent in our educational system. So thank you so much, and I hope that I can be successful in teaching you guys everything there is to know with the IELTS test, so you guys can get your respective expected bands. If there's any questions, I'll be available in my office to entertain questions for people who are still confused. Alright, so once again, thank you. Good luck with the assignment, and then if there's any further discussion required, you guys can call me on my cell, which I did text everyone yesterday in the class group. But once again, for those that missed it, it's 0321 454 1716. That's 0321 454 1716, and my email ID is Zach, Z-A-K, .C-A-U-L-I-N, Colin, @gmail.com. Alright, guys? So yeah, I'll be in my office for questions now. And yeah, I think that's about wraps up the class for today. Yes, Asif, it looks like you have a question.